Carson is a really interesting figure in the history of Philadelphia sports. We have a bunch of players that have stories that are unlike any others. Nick Foles' story is unlike any other. Even Michael Vick's story here, is a story of redemption. Carson's story is different. And I think since there's been enough time, he's been on a few different teams, I think it's a good time to look back, talk about how we felt then, how we feel now, if you're rooting for him. Because Carson had that great season in 2017, was part of the Eagles winning their first Super Bowl. Would have, as we've heard, would have won the MVP if he didn't get hurt. Yep. But then after that, it became complicated. It became complicated for a lot of reasons. It became complicated because Nick Foles was just here. It became complicated because he didn't have, a great, group of players offensively around him. And then it became complicated because of Carson himself, and the vibe was not good within, and then eventually asked to not be here anymore, and Carson got traded. Yeah. When you look back on it, what do you think most about the Carson era, and then what do you think now?
Well, let me just say, as the president of the LTBB.
Yep.
I'm hoping that was a rhetorical question. That's a nonsense question.
No, I know how you feel.
I'll always root for the guy.
Yep.
As long as he's not playing the Eagles.
Okay, yeah, you're not rooting for him.
I've always stuck to that. I'm happy he's still in the league. I'm happy he's getting another opportunity. He had all of the physical tools that I think you look for in a quarterback. He had the size, he had the arm strength, he could throw the ball from different angles. He had the swashbuckler mentality where, he didn't mind taking risk. Like, that's the way he played the game, sometimes to a detriment to the team. And obviously the 2017 season, the first Super Bowl championship ever, that doesn't happen. That story will never be told without Carson Wentz being a part of the story. So he's a part of Eagles history.
Yep.
He's a part of Eagles history. I just wish it had ended better